What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. You're watching me, Allan Torp. So with half of 2021 already passed, I thought today was the perfect day to look at all the biggest Scandinavian interior design trends so far. And I may have a few thoughts about each and every one of them that I will share accordingly. While the various trends and looks are all growing in popularity, they also vary very widely in taste and style. So some of them may work for your home and some of them less so. Remember, these are just my opinions, so if you love something, you go for it. It doesn't really matter what I think. That's the beauty of interior design. If you love it, embrace it. Don't care about what anyone else thinks. And I guess that goes for everything in life really. Just be you. You're a much happier you if you just go with whatever you like. And you will get a much better and nicer home as well. And remember, as always, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, a like. And if you have some words of wisdom, sound them off in the comments below. Whether you decide to take them or ditch these trends, these are the major trends of 2021 so far. For decades, the colors of Scandinavian interior has been predominantly white, but lately more grays, more greens, more blues just kept creeping in. Now every dreamy Scandinavian interior have some sort of color accents or a big splash of color. Two color schemes you can go for at the moment in Scandinavian interior is firstly the warm earthy shades. This gives your home a more welcoming and very hygge style environment in your home. That kind of like cocoon kind of vibe that we all really love here in Scandinavia. But you can also go for the more colorful, more brighter color mix. Those pastel chic colors that just brightens up any room and sort of gives it more a happier tone. A room where you just want to put on music and dance all night long. Yeah, that's the two color schemes you can choose from at the moment. Adding color into this Scandinavian interior will definitely bring out a lot more personality, but it will also bring out all those things you have collected. It makes them pop, especially all those neutral pieces like the wooden chairs and the wooden tables. It just brings them out so much more. Adding color on one wall anymore. It's about adding color to the entire space. That means all the walls and the ceiling. I mean, if you add color, why not just go all in? That's what you see everywhere at the moment. And if you want to keep it white like me, then that's totally fine as well. In theory, I like putting colors on the wall, but when it comes to myself, I get too emotional around colored walls. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, I like it white, I would like it calm, and then add as many colors with the interior, the furniture, the pillows, the vases, whatever it is. Add the color with pieces of furniture. But if you really know what you're doing, you should just go all in and embrace colors everywhere. There's so many great examples on YouTube and Instagram of people that are doing color in their homes so very well. Probably one of the biggest buzzwords in Scandinavian interior the last couple of years is eco-friendly and sustainability. We've seen this trend rising in popularity the last couple of years, but it's just growing by the minute. Everything now needs to be eco-friendly or sustainable, and more brands are picking up on this trend as well. A push for more eco-friendly habits are really changing the way we live, from all the smaller things in life to the big life-changing milestones. There's a big shift towards more conscious consumption as we all re-evaluate how we impact the planet. For many, this means using fewer products and more sustainable ones at that, as well as keeping an eye on our waste. This includes more low-waste living, reducing plastic in our home, and buying more vintage and secondhand. We are already seeing a big rise in upcycling, recycling, and just repurposing old pieces of furniture. This is definitely a huge trend at the moment, and it will probably not stop in the near future because we are so focused on making this planet a better place to live and not waste as much. We definitely also expect brands to do their part here. In a recent study, 81% of the people asked strongly agree that the brands needs to help improve the environment. In the wake of the eco-friendly trend, more and more natural materials are gaining momentum in the interior trend stakes. I really love the use of natural materials such as wool, linen, sisal, rattan, as they just bring in so much warmth into an environment, and they also age beautifully. Rattan furniture definitely saw a huge rise in interest during the past year. During lockdown, it actually saw a rise in Google searches of more than 800%. This is most likely a combination of people just wanting to update their outdoor spaces during lockdown, but also people who want to buy into the whole rattan trend and bring more rattan into their interior. Nature-inspired elements and recycled items are a must-have in any new home, and they also look extremely good in a Scandinavian interior. Choose woven pieces in either raffia or rattan and combine them alongside wooden furniture, or choose design pieces made out of stone or recycled glass to get that super nice Scandinavian look in your home. There is definitely a limit to which pieces you should go for in a natural material. A piece that we saw absolutely everywhere, including my own home, was this Sinneley lamp from IKEA. It looks amazing, let's be honest, but the truth is it's impossible to clean. Dust just tends to gather on lampshades, and when you have a textured lamp like Sinneley, you'll just end up with a cobweb-filled lamp. That's not pretty. Not pretty at all. Go buy. If 2019 was the year that velvet became omnipresent, 2020 and 2021 is the year where our love affair for deep pile textures, these heavyweight textiles like heavy wools and especially boucle, saw a huge rise in popularity. Taking these corsetting textiles from a autumn-winter novelties into a more year-round staple. And while velvet quickly left the scene, thank God, the deep pile textiles seems to have hatched onto the Scandinavian interior style, something I love. I really love, especially the boucle fabric. Full disclosure, I actually just ordered a new couch in a grayish boucle, and I can't wait to install it in my living room. It's gonna be amazing. This next trend might seem a little bit odd at first, especially coming from me and especially when we're talking about Scandinavian interior, but granny chic can be super nice when it's done right. Yeah, granny chic. Granny chic is on the rise in Scandinavian interior in 2021. This trend is also known as the Grand Millennial trend. If you want to know more about this style, you basically just have to visit your grandparents. It's all about those antique paintings, the super floral wallpapers, the super delicate china, and those Royal Copenhagen figurines, and everything else that is essentially vintage and has a whimsical feel to it at first. But again, if it's done right, if granny chic is done right in Scandinavian interior, you are bound to be the most trendy person on the block. I promise. Okay, that's the overall broader trends, but there's actually also a few items that you can bring into your Scandinavian interior to be uber trendy in 2021 and beyond. And let's start with the statement vase. There are vases that do an admirable job at holding flowers. Most of them you have probably forgotten about in the back of your cupboards. And then there's the statement vases that has the power to instantly change the look of your interior. It's the latter category that has just brought in a much needed joie de vivre in this year's decorating. Big, bold, oversized designs and unusual shapes are dominating many of the new 2021 spring-summer collections. Firm Living, Boster Copenhagen, H&M Home has some really nice curvy, bold statement vases. This next piece is not a new piece in Scandinavian interior, but suddenly we saw the folding table everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest. One of the big Instagram darlings at the moment is Bo Mogensen's library table, and also a lot of vintage pieces alike. These very robust tables are often made in oak and has two fold-down ends that is held up by super solid legs. It's not only the classic older designs that have seen a rise in popularity. More and more of the modern brands has launched their own version of the folding table. They're very clever that way. SCANDINAVIan is launching their version in September, and Tradition also has one, and Boster Copenhagen put their version on the market earlier this year. Okay everyone, that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.